What's going on YouTube? It's your boy 87 Chevy Listo here. Today we're going to get started on part 3 of my testicular cancer battle. I know in my last video I went ahead and kind of got a little emotional on you guys. Some of you guys were wondering what happened. Is everything okay? Everything is all good. Um, it's just when you become a cancer patient who has to do chemo, radiation, whatever it is that you have to do, you kind of lose a lot behind it. Um, I lost the ability to go to work. That killed me. Me being able to have kids normally, uh, I had to go ahead and go to a sperm bank and basically put some to a side so that way if I ever decided to have a family, I can go ahead and have that option. Once I beat the cancer. 3, all the stuff I had to go through, while being on treatments, all the side effects I had to deal with losing weight, the swollen hands, not being able to do normal things I was used to doing, and having to have help, it kind of killed me. I'm not used to really asking for help, kind of do it myself type of guy. Um, it when I was talking about it to you guys, it really hit me at once, so I kind of got emotional about it, behind all that and all the stress, all the stress it brings with you with hospital bills, all the medications, you know, how am I going to come up with this? What am I going to do next about this? It can get really stressful, so when I was talking about it and really thinking about it, it really just got to the best of me, and just wanted to say my fault. I didn't mean to try to make it sad for you guys. You know, trying to make this the best experience for myself, but then again, I'm trying to make it as real as I can because this is what really happens and what really goes on. So I just want to bring it to you guys 100% truth, no sugarcoating or anything like that. So that was kind of the reason all that had happened. But we're going to go ahead and continue with the story. Um, I know we left off was May 12th was my last day of chemo. Because May 12th was my last day of chemo, they went ahead and gave me a 3-month, I want to say, vacation to basically see where the cancer stood, if it shrunk down, if it came back more aggressive, whatever it is, they wanted me to come back 3 months later. So during that time, I was able to go ahead and grow back my hair. Here's a picture. That's me and my little brother, believe it or not. Um, I was able to grow back my hair. I got all my taste buds back. I started feeling normal in my hands, my feet. Just started feeling normal in general. I started going out a little more, talking to everyone. I wasn't walking around, sick looking because I was bald. And believe it or not, everybody stares. Everybody stares. You see somebody who doesn't have eyebrows, mustache, beard, and a head set of hair, you kind of wonder like, oh, what's wrong with him? And I kind of wanted to get a shirt that says it's cancer, so people could understand why I look like this and they would stop staring so hard. I know kids, they can't help it, but grown adults, I would get a lot of stares. Kind of makes me uncomfortable, but sadly over time I got used to it. So started feeling normal. They called me July 26th to come back and do x-rays before my surgery on the 28th, because like I said, I did the treatments, everything was good. They wanted to go ahead and do a surgery to clean up whatever I had left in my system. Basically opening from my center of my chest to 2 inches above or below my belly button. They were going to open me up, take out my organs, clean out whatever they could clean out that had cancer on it, put me back together, and have me come back to do more testing. So I went ahead, came back on the 26th to do x-rays and CAT scans. Um, Here's a picture. I know in the left-hand corner, I think, in one of the corners, I have a huge spot. That spot is from me actually throwing up inside the CAT scan. When they give you an IV, they feed some type of dye in you, and it makes you feel all warm. It's kind of hard to explain. It kind of makes you almost feel like you're gonna pee a little. Like I said, it's super hard to explain, but if you had it before, you understand what I'm talking about. So what happened is I got really nauseous and ended up throwing up. We had to stop mid CAT scan to clean me up, of course, and then I went ahead and proceeded with proceeded on with the CAT scan. We got ahead and got it taken care of. Uh, so the CAT scan was basically from the top of my head to basically almost, I want to say, my kneecaps, just to see where the cancer stands in my body. The last we seen, it was only in my testicular area and on my lymph nodes, which wasn't as bad. So we did the x-rays, everything was good. I had the surgery on the 28th of July of 2020. Upon arriving that morning, um, I was super scared, super nervous, so I really didn't sleep that night prior. We get to the hospital. My girlfriend at the time went ahead and dropped me off because she couldn't come in with me because, due to the whole COVID situation, she only could drop me off. So she dropped me off. I checked myself in. When I check myself in, they take me to the room, to basically swap out my old clothes and go ahead and put on, their hospital gown. When I changed out my clothes, I had a nurse come in and tell me that my surgery had got canceled. Um, I wasn't sure why it got canceled. I was kind of mad because, like I said, I was super nervous the day before and was excited at the same time because I'm almost done with cancer. This was the last step for me. So I was kind of mad and disappointed that they canceled. So I had to go ahead and get dressed, get back dressed, call my girlfriend, come pick me back up. I went ahead and got home and gave my doctor a call and figured out exactly why they canceled, what was the situation. Apparently, when they got my x-rays back and CAT scans, the cancer didn't shrink down. It kind of aggressed. It got a little more aggressive, and it spreaded. Um, Trust me, I know it's bad news. Excuse me. It traveled from my testicular area to my lymph nodes, which we had already said, to my left lung, and to my left kidney. Man, I was once again lost for words. Uh, kind of broke down crying again. It just seemed to be getting worse and worse and worse. But like I said, had to stay positive. You know, gotta keep fighting. Couldn't give up. We're not gonna let it win. So I asked them what we were gonna do. We went ahead and discussed that I would go ahead and need probably a stronger chemo, and he would get together with another doctor and basically talk with my main doctor, which is Dr. A, very, very good doctor. Uh, they were going to go ahead and talk with her to see what chemo treatments they can give me next, that was a little more aggressive, that we're going to get it taken care of. Sorry. So as we're discussing that we'll go ahead and start more chemo, I was telling them that I was getting tired of being stuck with needles. A lot of my veins were shutting down because of the medicine. It's super strong, so my veins in my arms and hands, they were all shutting down. So when they stuck me to put an IV in me, they weren't getting no blood return, so they had to keep poking me. I got tired of it. I really don't like needles anymore. I used to be able to do it with no issue. Now I'm totally against needles. Don't even like it. I get super nauseous. It sucks. So we went ahead and discussed about a PICC line. Here's another picture. Basically, that's a wire that goes in. So you can see my old scars. So there's a wire that goes into here through your main bloodline, and it goes all the way through your arm and drops down in your chest. The picture I just went ahead and showed you guys basically shows like a little diagram of how it works and where it goes. Here's another picture. After I got it put in, it wasn't that bad. It took maybe about an hour to put in. Of course, I stayed awake during the whole time. I wasn't able to record or anything, but it was pretty quick. They numbed it up, stuck it in my arm. They got it in place. They checked with the x-ray, and then went ahead and bandaged it all up. Here's another picture. Once they bandaged it all up, I went ahead and started chemo that day. So basically I did chemo from August 24th is when I went ahead and got the PICC line put in until August 28th is when I went ahead and did chemo. And then during that whole time I was doing chemo, I was having really bad pains in my left kidney. Like I said, the cancer spread, so I was having issues with my left kidney. Really bad pains, and we went ahead and discussed that I will go ahead and get a PICC put in. We went ahead and discussed that we'll go ahead and do that on August 31st. Here's a picture before surgery. That's basically me getting prepped up and getting ready for the surgery. Here's a video. That's me right before I got it put in, and then this is what it looked like after. I know it's all bloody. You guys are wondering what the hell's going on, because they had to put a object inside of my kidney. It's basically extracting all the blood that was in there and all the old urine. It took about maybe 2 weeks for it to clear up and finally have normal urine. But that's technically what it looked like for 2 weeks. It almost felt like Halloween, walking around with this scream bag, and you used to be able to pump it, and the blood will go through the body. It was crazy, but it, as soon as I got it put in, it helped big time. I was able to sleep. I wasn't having such bad back pain. I was a little more comfortable. It's just I had to get used to having a pee bag, tied around my waist. It was kind of crazy, but like I said, over the time I'll go ahead and get used to it. So that was August 31st. Went ahead and got that PICC put in. During that time, we will also discuss that I'll be going to Stanford, and I wasn't going to start that until September 9th. Now that's going to be a whole different video, just because I'm going to go ahead and give my personal review on Stanford, so that way you guys know how it is and what I felt about it. But for the most part, that's going to go ahead and sum it up for part 3 of my testicular cancer battle. Once again, I want to go ahead and thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for watching, sharing my videos, and liking and giving me feedback on it. If I'm doing good or I'm doing bad, if you want me interacting more, just, you know, any feedback you can give me. If you guys want me to explain more, just go ahead and leave a comment or let me know. It helps me out a lot, so that way I can make it more clear for you guys. But for the most part, I just want to go ahead and say thank you for liking and just watching my videos. We're gonna go ahead and make another video for you guys very shortly on Stanford, and then I should probably have 1 or 2 more videos to follow up until current time. So I appreciate you guys for watching all the videos and sticking with me during all this. It means a lot. Thank you. But till then, talk to you guys again later.